hard. She has no frame 1 invincible super, but finds a place to jump out. And once again, like we mentioned, she used the wind to get all the way out there.
That's right. And Lychee is a very pressure-based character. Her staff allows her to use near endless pressure in some circumstances.
She switches back. Wow, overdrive immediately.
And here we see some extremely high pressure from Garireo, overdriving early. And this is great for Garireo. You see he spent 60% of his burst, and Eno forced to spend his entire burst bar.
Right.
So that definitely worked out in his favor.
I agree.
Excellent confirmed by Eno.
He's run out of wind, but he's going to get a little bit back. Here's his combo. He's back to 1.
Now, at this rate, Garireo actually could get his burst back this round.
That's
and
right.
that could be very critical for this round.
Right. Eno once again with the pressure. Oh, wow. No, complete disrespect. Looks like he knows Eno's habits.
That was very specific,
I think Eno was guessing that he was going to DP and just took advantage of it.
Yeah.
Wow. Disrespecting yet again.
You see a move like 5B on defense. It's not a fast move, so
it's not.
That's very much saying I know exactly what you're doing here.
That's right. Very nice. Wow. Garireo does have his burst back. He uses it.
And that could be everything. That could be all he needs.
He gets him with an overhead. Puts him in the corner, goes for a fake overhead into a low. Will this kill?
I think he's going to get the meter.
He gets the meter just barely.
It's going to be just enough. And you see how much that overdrive gambit at the beginning ended up being a decisive factor that match. Rachel's burst only just came back.
Now, because of this matchup is extremely momentum-based, as you have seen. Lychee, who switches back and forth between the normals, has very difficult to understand, like, read pressure. Wow! Air dash in onto DP.
Dragon Punch at neutral. He uses invulnerable move from neutral. And it's a very unsafe move. So you're just saying, I know what you're going to do again. You see that these players must play each other often.
That's basically the Ume Shoru of right now.
Right. Again.
DP's him again. You've seen the reads from last round. That cat chair is actually guard point fairly early. And he uses it to bait certain block strings and things like that.
Yeah, it's one of Rachel's only reversal tools. It's a little weak in terms of that, but it does still serve its purpose.
That's right. And with a corner combo, catches him. Garireo has his burst back, uses it immediately and again. Anybody's game. Air throw gets broken.
Excellent pumpkin.
He's got no win though.
Got the trophy too, Hurricane Rachel.
Oh no! Catches him with the 6B, very long poke. No damage on normal hit, but great damage.
He got the overhead reset, that's going to be it.
Him.
Garireo, once again, the burst management came into play there.
Yes, he did.
Got the burst back, Rachel's only just came back.
Yeah, very nice. Wow, Garireo seems like he's using all of his anti-Eno player knowledge to his advantage.
It's a great effectivity. Yeah. He's firing on all cylinders with all that. It makes you wonder, like, did he hold any of this back?
It's hard to say. See, when I asked him right before the tournament, he was like, so what's your plan against Eno? He's like, well, I'm just going to do what I normally do. We play each other all the time. So, great stuff from him.
Yeah.
The Wheel of Fate is turning.
How do you think Eno can get some feet? You know, like something's got to change here.
So far,
maybe it's very subtle. Maybe just. Well, that's not a good start.
Garireo so far has pretty much been dominating the match with these really Eno-specific reads. So maybe he needs to turn that on its head and start, you know, like doing the reverse of the reverse. This time he gets it punished. Okay. Galileo's pretty much just throwing everything at him immediately. He's going as far as much momentum as he can.
Oh, wow, what a confirm.
What a confirm. Puts her in the corner.
Absolute max.
Wow.
SMP ender, though. I think some of that confirmed, came into a little bit of awkwardness there.
Tempestalia comes in for a mix-up, just punishes the mash this time.
No, Lychee's coming out her staff. She has no invulnerable move here, except for her super, which she could use. The guard cancel. Very smart. Use 50 meter, you get out of block stun with that. It's a very commonly used high-level BlazBlue technique.
Wow.
Especially when, you know, you don't have an invulnerable move.
That's right. Lychee's coming, guys. She's only usable when she has her staff on down. Guard, that's a crush trigger. It is guard. It does guard crush you when you don't bury it, but he buried it. Now he's out of barrier. Nice
see the crush trigger. He cannot block that because he was in danger mode. He ran out of barrier.
That's right.
And I love Galileo's patience there because Eno didn't counterassault for a long time.
That's right.
And if he had spent the meter up front and Eno had guard canceled there, that would have been a huge problem for him. He would not have come out of that well.
But that patience really paid off with that jump. Very nice jump. Catches him with jump D, and he bursts.
He needs to win this round. Now that he has spent that burst, that's a huge problem for Eno. He's going into the last round down a burst against Garireo, who has won every round so far.
That's right, and he almost has his burst back.
I bet we'll see another overdrive gambit here. He has so much to gain from it.
That's right. I think if he does get a hit or a block, he'll try to overdrive. If he gets a hit, he doesn't need to overdrive at all. It's confirmed because of the counter hit. It gives them bigger opportunities to do damage.
This is a dominant display against an incredible Rachel player.
Very nice. He bursts.
Bursts in the corner.
Once her in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh no! Catches it with the stagger.
This is a lot of damage.
This is huge damage. He used the crush trigger. The crush triggers are used for the guard cancels, or are used to force guard crushes, but they also do big damage on hit. That's right. And no burst, low health.
Oh, he gets out. He can make something happen now.
He's got 4 wins. The 4 wins was ready.
Defensive choice from Garireo to predict the motion, and he's going to take it over NO4-0.
Oh, the rage quit.
The rage quit.
Garireo played a little bit too good, I think.
I don't